Hi, I am Yogesh Agarwal, and I want you to stop paying voiceover artists hundreds of dollars for something that takes them 20 minutes. Stop settling for those robotic AI voices that make your audience click away in 3 seconds. And stop wasting your entire afternoon switching between 5 different tools just to get one piece of audio out the door. Because what I am about to show you in the next few minutes is going to replace your voice artist, your audio editor, your scriptwriter, and your podcast producer. All of them with one single dashboard. This is AI Talker, and it does not just generate voices from a library like every other tool out there. It lets you design brand new voices that have never existed before, just by describing what you want in plain English. Think about that. You type confident female voice, British accent, warm and authoritative. And in under 60 seconds, that exact voice is created from scratch, not selected from a menu. Created for you. Nobody else in the world has that voice. And the best part? Everything you are about to see comes with completely unlimited usage. Unlimited. Forever. And instead of telling you how good this is, let me just show you. Alright, so this is the AI Talker dashboard. Once you log in, this is your complete voice production headquarters. Before I walk you through each feature, let me tell you what you are looking at. On the left side, you have your navigation. Every tool is one click away. No buried menus, no confusing setup screens. Your credits show unlimited. Your usage limits show unlimited across every feature. And the Quick Actions grid gives you one-click access to all 12 tools. Let me show you each one. The first feature inside Voice Studio is Create Custom Voice. This is the one that makes people stop and say, wait, that is actually possible? This lets you design a completely new, original voice that has never existed before, just by describing it in words. No audio sample needed, just a text description. Here is how it works. The very first thing I do is select the voice type. There are 2 options. Human voice, for crafting realistic, natural-sounding voices perfect for narration, ads, and professional content. I can see quick tags like male voice, female voice, young adult, deep narrator, soft feminine, authoritative male, or fantasy voice, for generating imaginative, character-driven voices for animations, games, and creative projects. Tags here show baby voice, ghost voice, cartoon character, villain voice, fairy tale, robot voice. This tells the AI what kind of voice engine to use before I even start describing. For my first voice, I will select human voice, since I want a professional luxury narrator. On the right, first I will select a category for this voice, professional. Now here in the description, if I do not have one ready, I can just select from these ready-made prompts, news and documentary, add voiceover, audiobook, or animation character. Each one comes with preset tags showing the gender, age, pitch, and pace, plus a description preview. The more detail I give, the better the result. There is a guide button that helps you understand what to include if you are not sure where to start. I can use any of these as a starting point and customize them, or write my own from scratch. I will write my own, a smooth, confident female voice, young to middle-aged, with a soft medium pitch and slow, graceful delivery. Warm, elegant, and sophisticated in tone. Ideal for luxury ads, premium branding, and cinematic storytelling. Below the description, I set the tone, calm, sophisticated, confident, and the style, elegant, cinematic, premium, whatever I am creating this voice for. And the primary use case, luxury ads, product demos. Then there is the test script section. This is the text the AI will use to generate a preview of the voice. Once everything is set, I click Generate Voice. Within seconds, a preview appears on the right side of the screen. If I am not happy, I click Regenerate for a fresh version. Once it sounds right, I click Save Voice. I click the play button to listen.
Some voices are simply different, designed with intention, crafted with precision. Every word perfectly delivered. Because true quality isn't loud, it's felt. Experience AI Talker.
That voice was born from a text description. It never existed before. It is completely original, completely unique, and it belongs to me. I can create as many custom voices as I need, one for each brand, each client, each type of content. No other voiceover tool on the market does this. The ability to describe a voice in plain English and have it created from scratch in under a minute. That is something only AI Talker offers. Once it sounds right, I click Save Voice. When I am ready to use it, I hit the Use Voice button, and it takes me straight into the VoiceOver Creator with this custom voice preloaded and ready to go. But let me really show you the range of what this can do. I am going to create 2 more voices right now. Fast. Baby voice. I go back to create custom voice. This time I select fantasy voice as the voice type, because a baby voice is a character voice, not a standard human narrator. I type the name, describe it, let me copy-paste my prompt here. This is perfect for children's content. Category, casual, and click on generate. Let us wait for a few seconds now. Yeah, this is now ready. I click Save Voice.
AI is changing how we communicate. With AI Talker, creating natural, human-like voices becomes incredibly simple.
An AI-generated baby voice. From a text description, this is the power of designing your own voice. Now let me create one more. Let me go to Custom Voices. This time I will go with Fantasy Voice again. Give a name, and let me copy-paste my prompt here. I am creating a fox voice. Now I will just click on Generate and wait for a few seconds. It is generated now.
The future of communication is AI-driven. AI Talker makes it easy to generate voices that sound real and feel human.
A scheming fox with real personality, created from scratch. A baby, a fox, a luxury narrator. 3 completely different voices, all designed from text, all created in under a minute each. The luxury narrator used human voice type. The baby and fox used fantasy voice type. That is the power of Create Custom Voice. And all 3 are now sitting in My Custom Voices, ready to use. Every ready voice has a play button for instant preview. And when I have found the right one, I click Use Voice to jump straight into voiceover creation, with that voice already loaded. Now let me show you what happens once I have my voice selected. Create VoiceOver is the core feature of AI Talker. This is where any text transforms into natural, human-sounding speech. Give your project a name, then the script section, and this is where the flexibility really shows. I have 5 different ways to get my text in here. Write manually. If I already have a script, I just type it or paste it in. AI Generate. If you want to generate from AI, from YouTube, just paste YouTube link, and it extracts and transcribes the audio. Perfect for recreating content in a different voice. From VSL. This pulls scripts directly from my VSL library inside Copy Creator, and from Ad Copy. Same idea, but for ad scripts. Create the copy, then voice it instantly. Now here is a feature that really sets AI Talker apart. Now, choosing a voice. AI Talker has 2 powerful modes, where you have flexibility to add your own emotion tags or let our system decide it. When I toggle emotion tags on, 2 things happen. First, the voice section transforms. I now see a curated set of expressive voices, specifically designed for emotional delivery. Second, a new emotion tags bar appears above my script area. This gives me 8 tags I can insert anywhere in my text. I just click a tag, and it drops right into my script at the cursor position. So, if emotion tag is off, AI reads my script and applies emotion automatically. The emotion tag mode gives me manual control. I decide exactly where the voice laughs, where it sighs, where it gasps. Both are powerful, but emotion voice mode is for when I want precise, custom emotional performance. First, I will show without emotion tags, and then we will see how emotion tags work. Now, let's see voices. This is a massive collection of voices, organized by category. Just select your voice. Now you need to select language from this dropdown. Next, you can add emotion for your voice. It will sound the exact way. Now here is another unique feature of AI Talker, which no other app has. Here you can either select predefined emotions or you can type in your own emotions. Yes, that's right. Just type your emotions and it will be applied. You can select from these auto-suggestions as well. Then select a scene mode based on your requirement. Enable voice consistency to maintain uniform delivery throughout the entire script. And a background music toggle if I want to add music directly during generation. Everything is set. I click Generate Voiceover, or I can save draft to continue later. Now I will click on Generate.
This is how creators are producing content at scale right now. No recording, no camera, just powerful voiceovers created in seconds. With AI Talker, you simply type, and it delivers natural, human-like audio instantly.
That quality is indistinguishable from a human recording, and that took about 30 seconds. A voice artist on Fiverr charges $150 to $300 for this quality, with a 2 to 3 day wait. Here, it is instant and unlimited. Now let me show you the emotion voice mode in action. I'm going to create another voiceover, this time with emotion tags. I toggle emotion voice on. I select a voice. Let us go with Sophia. In my script, I write a short product reveal and drop in some emotion tags. A laugh here, a gasp at the reveal, a sigh at the end. Generate.
Wait till you hear this. This product is a game changer. Couldn't stop smiling when I tried it. And in the end, it just works.
Did you hear that? The voice actually laughed, actually gasped. Those are not sound effects layered on top. The AI performed them naturally inside the narration. That is the difference between AI Talker and everything else out there. AI actually created entire emotions in just seconds, not hours. And I didn't have to record them or pay any expensive freelancers for this. Both voiceovers are now sitting in my voice library. You can see all your voiceovers here and download or preview or delete them from this page. Next, let me show you a feature that takes things to a whole different level. Conversational voice is one of the features that truly makes AI Talker stand out. This creates realistic multi-speaker conversations, podcasts, interviews, dialogues, customer testimonials, with different AI voices playing each role. Just add a title, and then you can either copy-paste or generate from AI or upload your file. It'll just copy-paste my script. Ensure to mark the speakers. Now click on Analyze and Detect Speakers. The AI reads through the entire script, identifies each unique speaker, figures out who is the host and who is the guest, and assigns different AI voices to each one automatically. If I want to swap any of the voice assignments, I can. Full control over the casting. Then I click Generate.
Tried that AI talking tool?
Yeah, it sounds real.
Like human?
Multiple voices, emotions, everything.
That's insane.
Just type. It creates it.
I need this.
Try it. You won't go back.
Listen to that. Two completely different voices, natural back and forth, realistic pauses, and pacing between speakers. That sounds like a real podcast recording with real people in a studio. Nobody was in a studio. Nobody coordinated schedules. Nobody recorded anything. And nobody spent hours editing multiple audio tracks together. All my conversations are saved in My Conversations. Now let me show you something that takes voice creation in a completely different direction. Clone Voice creates a digital replica of any voice. My own voice, a client's voice, a team member's voice, a brand spokesperson, anyone. Once cloned, that voice lives inside the platform, and I can use it on unlimited projects forever. Before using this, ensure you have permission to use. Using this section without permission is not allowed, so let's start. The process has 4 clear steps. Step 1. Just give a name, description, add script, and then I choose the quality level. There are 3 quality tiers. Standard gives me good quality with faster processing. Premium gives me high quality. And Studio gives me the absolute best quality available. There is also a Make Public toggle. If I turn this on, other users on the platform can access and use my cloned voice. I will keep it private for now. Step 2. Audio. This is where I upload a sample of the voice I want to clone, or I can record by clicking on Record Here. Just 30 seconds of voice is enough. Ensure it is very clear. The cleaner the sample, the better the clone will sound. So let me upload a voice sample. Let me first play the original so you can hear what the real voice sounds like.
An Avatar was almost done, and they were complaining about the flying scenes. Why does this flying scene go on so long? You've already proved the point. It doesn't advance the narrative. It doesn't advance the character. I said, you're right on every count.
That is the original human recording. Now, let us see what AI Talker does with it. Step 3. Training. This is where the AI does its deep analysis. It studies every characteristic of the voice sample. The pitch, the rhythm, the pace, the tone, the unique qualities and mannerisms that make this particular voice distinct from every other voice in the world. This usually takes just a few minutes. Step 4. Complete. The cloned voice is ready.
AI Talker simplifies voice creation. No recording, no setup, just type and generate expressive human-like voices instantly.
From this point forward, I can use this cloned voice in any voiceover project. I can change the script to absolutely anything. I can adjust the emotion from happy to serious to excited to calm. I can switch scene modes from sales to podcast to documentary, and the voice stays perfectly consistent every single time. It always sounds like the same person. All my clones live in My Clones, a dedicated library of created clones. Now let me show you a feature that might be the most powerful thing in the entire platform. Brand Studio is where AI Talker stops being just a voice tool and becomes a complete content production engine. This single feature replaces a copywriter, a brand strategist, and a voice artist, all at once with one URL. Here is how it works. I open Brand Studio, click New Brand Project, and I see one input field. Enter your website or sales page URL. That is the only thing I need to provide. I paste my URL and click Analyze. Now I watch the AI work through 3 steps. Step 1. Scanning website. The AI reads through the entire website, pulling all the content, messaging, and positioning. Step 2. Analyzing brand DNA. It identifies the voice, the tone, and the personality of the brand. It figures out who the audience is and how the brand should communicate. Step 3. Crafting VSL script. It writes a complete video sales letter based on everything it learned from the website. This entire process, a brand strategist, a copywriter, and hours of research. The AI does it all in about a minute. And here is what it creates. First, a complete brand analysis. The AI identified the website type, the emotion tone of the copy, plus a content summary that accurately describes what the brand does and who it serves, all from the URL alone. Second, a brand voice prompt. This is like a creative direction sheet for a voice actor. It defines the speaker style and gives detailed voice direction, everything in a prompt. Third, a full VSL script with hook, body, call to action, and the complete combined script. All written specifically for this brand. Every single piece is editable. I can modify any section before generating. Then I click Generate Brand Voiceover. The AI takes the entire script, applies the brand voice direction, and creates a professional voiceover.
What if I told you there's a technology so revolutionary, it lets you design voices that have never existed before? Not clone, not copy, but create completely unique, human-like voices from scratch in seconds.
From a URL to a fully written, fully voiced brand video in about 2 minutes. If I hired a copywriter for that script, $500 or more. A voice artist to record it, another $200 or more. Wait time, 5 to 7 days. I just did the entire thing in 2 minutes, and I can repeat it for every client, every product, every sales page I have. All brand projects are saved in brand projects, where I can manage, replay, and download them anytime. Now let me show you the content creation side of AI Talker. Copy Creator is the built-in scriptwriting engine. It has 2 tools, VSL Copy for video sales letter scripts and Ad Copy for advertisements. Let me start with VSL Copy. I click Create VSL Copy. On the left, I fill in my product details, the product name and the sales page URL, so the AI actually reads my sales page to understand what I am selling. Then I choose a framework. Here we have over 30 plus proven framework. Just select one from that. Next, I select the emotion that will drive the entire script. 10 options. Select one based on your needs. Then I set the tone from the drop-down. You can set as per requirement. I click Generate VSL Script, and the AI works through 5 steps. Analyzing product details, crafting a compelling hook, writing the persuasive body, creating a powerful call to action, and polishing the final script. I can watch the progress in real time. When it finishes, I get not 1, but 3 complete variations. Variation 1, Variation 2, and Variation 3. Each one takes a different angle on the same product, but with same framework. I can compare them side by side and pick the strongest. I can also regenerate any individual variation for a fresh take without losing the others. Now you can save it or create a voiceover directly for this script by clicking on Create Voiceover button. You can find all your scripts in VSL Library. Next, let me show you the ad copy side. Create Ad Copy generates high-converting advertisement scripts, and it is even more powerful than you might expect. First, look at the platform tabs across the top. The AI does not write generic ad copy that I paste everywhere. It writes copy specifically optimized for each platform, following each platform's best practices, character limits, and formatting standards. Here, just enter your product name, your sales page, and select your ad style from these. We have over 20 plus proven frameworks, and click on Generate. When it is done, I get 3 variations. Each one takes a different angle. And look at what each variation includes. And just like with VSL Copy, 2 buttons at the bottom. Save this version and turn into VoiceOver. One click sends the ad copy directly into the VoiceOver creator. Now let me show you something for anyone who has written content. Books, courses, guides, and spent over $300 plus per VoiceOver. Audiobook Creator takes any ebook or written content and turns it into a professionally narrated audiobook. If you have ever published an ebook, created a course, or written a guide, this feature instantly doubles the reach of that content by giving it an audio version. The process is straightforward. I click Create Audiobook and upload my file. PDF, EPUB, or plain text all work. Then I choose a narrator voice. These are voices specifically designed for long-form narration. Smooth, consistent, and comfortable to listen to for extended periods. I select the language and click Generate. The AI reads through the entire book and narrates it in the voice I selected.
From the Casebook of Sherlock Holmes, as recorded by Dr. Watson. It has long been my observation that the smallest details often reveal the greatest truths. Where others see coincidence, Holmes sees pattern. Where others dismiss, he investigates.
Now let me show you how to actually make money with everything I have shown so far. The Freelancer Hub is what turns AI Talker from a content creation tool into an income-generating business. This is where the money side lives. First, Job Finder. I click into it and search for voiceover jobs. Instantly, I see real job listings from across the internet. people and businesses looking for voiceover work right now. $200, $300, $500, some even $800. This is not hypothetical demand. These are real postings from real people willing to pay this money today. So now you got the jobs. Next problem is writing a convincing proposal. We have solved this problem as well. Just click on Create Proposal, and it creates an irresistible proposal based on job description. So your success rate is way higher than others. Easy win and easy money without spending any money or efforts. Just copy, paste, and submit. With AI Talker, I can deliver this work in minutes instead of hours. The AI creates the voiceover, I deliver the file, I collect the payment, higher margins, faster turnaround, happier clients. Next, Gig Creator. This is for anyone who wants to sell voiceover services on Fiverr or any other gig sites but does not know how to write a professional listing. I describe the service I want to offer. Something like professional AI voiceover services for commercials, explainer videos, podcasts, and brand content, multiple voice styles, fast turnaround. I click Generate Fiverr Gig, and the AI writes a complete optimized listing. Professional title, compelling description, proper keyword placement, pricing suggestions. Ready to copy and paste directly into Fiverr. I could have a live gig accepting orders within seconds. Yay, seconds. Now think about the math. I land just 3 voiceover clients per week. Each one pays me $300. That is $900 per week. $3,600 per month. And what does each job actually cost me? Nothing. AI Talker does the work. I collect the payment. Next, let me show you a feature that works in the opposite direction from everything we have seen. Everything so far has been about turning text into voice. Transcribe flips that. It turns voice into text. Here, just add your title, give a YouTube URL, or upload a video, select your format, and click on Start Transcription. System will automatically transcribe and give you in the selected format. You can see that here. Now let me show you how to scale all of this beyond just yourself. Everything I have shown you so far works incredibly well for solo creators and freelancers. But what if I want to scale? What if I want to run a full voice production agency? That is what the agency feature is built for. Here is how it works. I click into Agency, and I see my team management dashboard. I click to add a new sub-user. I enter their username and password, credits, and click Create. That person now has their own separate login to AI Talker. It will use same parent account. One more feature to show you, and this one tie everything together. Audio Mixer is where you can customize and merge multiple audios here. Just give a name. Select from your created voiceovers. Click drag to arrange them. Add background music, set volumes, enable auto music ducking you need. It's one of our unique feature. And then click on Generate Mix. That's it. The AI combines the voiceover and music, applies the volume settings and auto ducking, and creates the final polished audio. And that brings us to the end of the platform walkthrough. Now before I close, let me tell you something. This voice you have been hearing, this is not me. I designed this voice inside AI Talker, typed a description, hit generate, and this entire demo is running on it. You have been listening to the proof this whole time. This is not something you buy and forget. You just experienced it. So let me pull everything together, because I want you to understand exactly what you are walking away from if you leave this page. You watched me create custom voices from scratch in under 60 seconds. Clone a voice from a 30-second sample. Paste a single URL and get a full VSL script and professional voiceover in 2 minutes. Create a podcast with multiple speakers. Generate ad copy for 6 platforms. Turn an ebook into a narrated audiobook. And mix everything with broadcast quality auto ducking. What would all of this cost? A voice artist, a copywriter, a brand strategist, a podcast producer, an audio engineer, a transcription service. You are looking at $2,000 to $5,000 every single month. That is $24,000 to $60,000 a year. Or you get everything inside AI Talker, and you are not just saving money, you are making it. Real voiceover jobs paying $200, $300, $500, $800, posted right now. Land one client at $300 and your entire year is paid for. Everything after that is pure profit. Full commercial rights on everything you create. 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. So do not sit on this. This is Yogesh Agarwal. I will see you on the inside. Moving over to Rahim now.